Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'll be your host on this episode of Does It Stand Up?
Hold up. Hey.
A series where we watch old movies and then we talk about the nostalgia and see if beyond that, if it's a good movie. So to determine that, we have 3 questions. 1. Is it a good film beyond the nostalgia? 2. Would it be made the same way today? And 3. Is it as good as the community remembers it in general? But before we write for a sequel, we need to see, does this film stand up? Be sure to subscribe and find out. The year is 1997. Clinton was in office, Jack was on top of the world, and I was born. Almost as important as my earthly arrival was the film debut of Nickelodeon's Good Burger. Now this new movie would be known to test the nerves of white and black moms alike across America.
'Cause we're all this. Hey, I'm a this.
With its great classics like
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
And while looking for these clips, I found out that they actually have a YouTube channel, so yay, good on them, cool. This film follows the story of Dexter and Ed as they try to right the wrongs of their past, and as you probably guessed, shenanigans ensued. So quick breakdown ahead. Dexter crashes into his teacher Sinbad's car while illegally driving his mom's car without a license, which causes 2 things. 1, it's the end of Omarion's timeless cameo, and it actually helps us introduce the arch rival of Good Burger, Mondo Burger, because that is where Dexter gets his first job for the summer. But then he gets fired because he sucks at making burgers and has to end up working at Good Burger. Mondo Burger makes very big burgers, and they're trying to run Good Burger out of business for whatever reason. It almost works until Ed's sauce is discovered and marketed. Shenanigans. The scary Mondo Burger dudes kidnap Ed, Dexter, and the old guy Otis and send them to an asylum, like an inpatient institution. So yeah, shenanigans. Mondo Burger is closed. Shenanigans. Ed saves the day. So is it good? Is this movie a good movie past the nostalgia? In a word, this film it's cute. It's a good concept. It's kind of like the human versions of SpongeBob before SpongeBob was a thing. It's so it's cute. I'd have to say that it's not good without the nostalgia though. None of it really makes any sense. All of the gut-busting jokes that I remembered as a child and the reason that I watched the film are only okay, I think I had a genuine chuckle once and I did not laugh outright, or if I did laugh, it was because something happened that reminded me of something that we did because of the movie, because we thought it was so hilarious, but nothing because of the movie itself. But so if you've never seen this movie and you don't think you'd appreciate the Sinbad, Omarion, Keenan and Kel and all that cast cameos in this movie, then I would skip it. I do still like the movie a whole lot though, because of the nostalgia that for me it takes me back to a really good time. I'm just saying that it's not the best film out there. Would it be made the same way today? Again, it's gonna be a no, because there's no way in 2019, this political climate now, where people can't take a joke, that they're gonna introduce jokes such as cross-dressing to get into a burger place dressed as women, guys dressed as women to get a burger, then get caught and getting sent to a mental institution, and then the movie's whole narrative in the institution is also not something that people would like. In fact, they break out of it by dancing Thriller, which is probably problematic within itself, and then they jump out of a window. That would not happen today. Is this movie as good as the community remembers it? This question is complicated because to have a skit of 2 black kids grow this far and get this much popularity. And like I said, in 2019, like almost 20 years later, they have it's more than 20 years later, 22 years later, they have a YouTube channel that's very successful, and appreciated by the masses. That's a huge thing. Like, that's nothing to scoff at. But as a movie, objectively, I don't think it's as good as the community remembers it. Like, we hold it high, and it kind of disappoints. So take that for what you will. Let me know if you agree with anything that I said or disagree. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video.